Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make an origami corner bookmark. The supplies that you'll need today essentially is just paper to make the basic shape, but for decorating you can use anything you'd like. I'm going to be using markers and paper scraps today. And if you don't have origami paper, don't worry, I don't either. I'm going to show you a fun little hack, but you will need scissors to cut the paper. Okay, so ideally you would have a square piece of paper or origami paper to make this, but if you're like me and you don't, there's something really easy you can do. Take any piece of paper you have, it can be construction paper or printer paper, and you're going to want to take this corner and just fold it right here. Press down, and then when you cut this piece off, you're going to have a perfect square. This works really well for doing origami at home if you don't have origami paper. And the plus side with this craft is this is actually the first fold you need in order to make your corner bookmark. So if you are doing this with origami paper or with already square paper, just go ahead and crease it the same way. Once you have your paper like this into a triangle, you can take it and just really press this down. This is the caps on this. I'm just using this to make sure my edge is really crisp. Then you're going to take this corner and fold it inward on itself. Make sure the lines line up, press it down, and smooth it out. The crisper you make these lines, the better it's going to stay, so I really suggest pressing these down as you go. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Fold it up and crease it. And again, just press those out to make sure that they stay super strong. You can use your finger, but I like to use a tool just to make sure that I got it all the way down. Now, once we did this, you're going to unfold. And see how in the center there's this line like this? What we're going to do is we're going to take the inner layer of the paper, not both layers, we're going to leave this side down, and fold this down so this piece of paper matches with the indent. So just like that. And once it's angled in there, crease it down. At this point, it should kind of look like a wide version of the Triforce from Legend of Zelda. At least that's how I like to picture it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our creases from before, fold it back up, and this is a little bit tricky, but we're going to take this and see in here how we almost have a pocket. We're going to take this piece and we're going to tuck it under. We're going to fold it under, you can kind of roll it under. It's a little bit difficult based on how thick your paper is, but basically just roll it under there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? And then crease it down. See, like that? And then it holds itself on its own because you tucked it inside the paper. And we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Sometimes it gives you a little bit of trouble, but we just roll with it. This definitely gets easier to do the more of these that you've made. And then crease it down, make sure it's nice and crisp. And this is essentially the foundation of your corner bookmark. At this point, it's done. And if you wanted to use it as is, you totally could. You just open it up, go to whatever page you're on, stick it on, and there you go. You've made your corner bookmark. But if you would like to decorate it, you totally can. I made mine into a monster, an owl, and a unicorn with a flower crown. At this point, I'm going to go and turn this one into a cat. I know it's pink, but sometimes cats can be pink. This time, instead of doing it facing this way, I'm going to be doing it facing downward. And I'm going to cut out 2 cat ears. Just freehanding cutting out triangles. About that big. This is just another way to decorate it because you don't always have to do it at that angle. I'm gonna fill in the little pinks of the cat ears. This is similar to how I did the ears of the unicorn on that example one. And then we're gonna glue. This is why I put a piece of paper down as well, because when you use markers or when you use glue, this prevents it from getting on your surface. Glue, glue. Then we're gonna stick the ears on this way. This is another way you can do it. Oh, actually this kind of looks like a fox. Maybe it's a fox. Okay. And then I'm gonna do an eye. And you can glue paper on, you can freehand draw it. You could probably use googly eyes as well. And then a little nose. Actually, let's make that nose a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is a little fox. And then anything else that you would like to add to it, you can totally go ahead and do that. It's all up to you. I don't remember if foxes have whiskers, but this one does. And then once that's done, you can go ahead and stick that on again, your book. And I'm pretty sure this will look pretty cute with these cat ears on. Oh, yes, it does. And see? There we have our little corner bookmark. I look forward to seeing what you guys do because there's so much room for flexibility here. I look forward to seeing what you guys use as creativity, and if you guys do make this, I hope to see the photos in the comments, and I hope you guys have fun and have a wonderful day. Bye! Thank you for joining me.